Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Alpha Plays. It's the first time I'm actually using that name officially, and I hope you guys like the new intro. It was made for me by a friend, basically someone I know, and he did a good job with it, Again, it's something just to start. It's not anything that'll actually like stick around for too long, because it like everything else, it will get better. It needs to get better. There will be progression with it all. So as far as today, I know you can see the microphone in the video. I don't even care about that, but yeah, as far as today, I'm not sure what I'll actually be doing. I'm kind of just driving around here. Really, no one's left any comments or anything. If anyone even watches these videos, I'm just kind of here, just kind of be here. So I guess till I actually figure out what I'll be doing, I'll just talk. Not really like commentary, otherwise I'd be playing like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare or some shit, if I want to do any type of commentary. But again, I guess I'll just kind of talk to you guys, or talk to myself, really. Depends who watches the video. But man, I feel like this is so far away. Alright, so yeah, man, I really don't know what I'll be doing today. I guess I'll tell you a little about me, a little about myself. As far as my name, my online persona, and what I kind of want to say this, but it is something I guess that I'm thinking about doing. As far as my online persona, sorry, I'm focused here. Alright, so yeah, as far as my online persona name, as well as actual in real life, not legal name, but the name that I prefer to go by is Alphane Goddard. And for short, it's Alpha God, and for even shorter of that, for my gaming, for vlogs, anything like that, anything that's literally other than music, I go by just Alpha. I don't want to seem too cocky with this, especially if I'll be doing this, with the whole vlog and gaming things. Again, I am cocky, but I don't want to come across as being too cocky with some certain things. I know God is a bit of a touchy subject for some people. Don't know why I couldn't say that. But yeah, again, my name is Alpha God, or just simply Alpha. The full name is Alphane Goddard. See, a little about me, in case you don't really watch vlogs or anything like that. Let's see, I was born September 15th, 1993, just turned 22. Right now for me, it's Saturday, September 19th, but again, I want to post the tattoo video first, of the video of me getting my first tattoos that you see here and here, before they're actually redone and touched up to look actually fucking nice. Oh shit, he's on the roof. But so yeah, hopefully that video will go up first when the tattoo is done, actually done, and it looks good to my actual liking. But anyway, I was born September 15, 1993, here in Dallas, Texas. Pretty much lived here most of my life. We moved to Georgia for a little bit and stayed there for 2 years. We didn't move to Atlanta, Georgia. We moved to Eatonton, Georgia, which is 73 miles away southeast from Atlanta. It's a little country, rural area. Again, we stayed there for 2 years. When I was about 3 to when I was 6. Oh shit. But yeah, then after that we came back to Dallas, and we've just stayed here ever since. Never moved out of state. Let's see. I mean, it's just life. Like, it's a lot to talk about. Like, you know, sit there and go through. Of course, I've been through my good. I've been through my bad. As far as school, I was honestly a pretty cool, good, all around about friendly person. Everything was good. I had lots of friends. I had, lots of people who had my back, cared about me and everything. From the first grade all the way up to the third grade. Then when I started fourth grade, about 2-3 weeks later, we moved into the house that we're in right now, and which was in 2003. And again, we just kind of been here ever since. We don't really move around a lot, so I really haven't lived in a lot of places. So then in the fourth grade, we moved here or whatever, and I started, I had to go to a new school. And then that's kind of when everything just sort of took off in its own direction with things. I had my first true experience with being bullied, and that pretty much just kept going, and it really, really got bad up until the 8th grade, because, of course, elementary school kids followed. We basically all went, followed each other, so to speak, and went to the same middle school as well. And in the 7th grade, I was getting tired of it, but by the 8th grade, I got tired enough to the point where I was actually having to fight back to save myself. It was a lot of verbal, a lot of physical encounters as well, which is again why I had started fighting, and it was just pretty much survival of the fittest there. And didn't have a lot of friends, didn't have a lot of people that really want to talk to me or anything like that. That's where I became a loner, more antisocial, and that's generally kind of where I just got my hatred from, or hatred of people. And yes, I do say hatred. I know it's a very strong word, but that's what it is. I do not like people whatsoever, and I don't necessarily hold those specific people accountable or anything like that. It's just something that you in general get tired of, and you change. You develop a defense mechanism to not put up with people's bullshit, as well as just put up with people, period. Yeah, again, by the 8th grade, just got to the point to where I was just like, okay, you know what, I'm getting tired of this. I'm not going to put up with people's shit anymore. And that was the whole 8th grade year. I was fighting back, and in a lot of fights. And unfortunately, I was the one getting in trouble, not really them. I was the one having to suffer the consequences of my actions because of their actions, which is very stupid. But anyway, it's their fucking fault. So yeah, in high school, that's so cool. I did not notice that. I didn't know they had elevators. Sorry. But yeah, for high school, I knew that I didn't. Shit, I heard that. Ah, he got me as soon as I jumped out. You bitch. But, yeah, by 9th grade, I knew I didn't want to go to high school with those same kids. So I went, I supplied. I filled out an application to go to a magnet school that was in South Dallas. I'm in Northeast Dallas, and I got accepted. It was a high school. I heard that it was a high school for magnet high school for radio and film. Shit. I don't know why he did that. But so yeah, it was a high school. It was a magnet high school for radio, television, and film, which is what I wanted and still want to do. I want to do film. I love radio. I love film. Love television. I have cameras, everything. I just love it all. Basically, I just want to be a director. Not really an actor, but yeah, just more so a director, editor. I love it all. So hence why I'm doing this. But yeah, so I went to school for that. High school was honestly a lot better than my middle school and elementary years. The fuck? I've already completed this one. You go back to your little shitty home, bitch. But oh no, I haven't done this one. So I guess this is what I'll be doing. But yeah, again, my high school experience was a hell of a lot better than my middle school and elementary years. Of course, you still had the typical people who's, you know, trying to find themselves, be bullies, blah, blah, blah. Think they're tougher than they really are. Ain't nothing but pussy-ass people for the most part. But yeah, graduated high school in 2012. I didn't immediately go to college because I knew school wasn't, and just in general is not for me. But yeah, other than that, I just tried. Well, immediately after graduating, I got accepted to work at my mom's law firm with her. I worked there as a summer intern, as a office services clerk for 3 months for the summer. The fuck? But yeah, I worked up there for 3 months as a summer intern, and once that time was up, I pretty much stayed jobless for, that was September. I didn't get a job again until November at a no, it was January 2013. I worked at a gym, actually. I'm pretty sure I can't say the name for just reasons, I guess. But yeah, it's I'm pretty sure franchise gym. I think that's what I want to say. But and yeah, I honestly just got that kind of by luck, just because they were desperate and needed workers. But yeah, I worked as a sales representative clerk, which is nothing I've ever done before. Prior to that, I knew sales wasn't my thing, and it was not my thing whatsoever. I just liked interacting with people, helping them help themselves. So I didn't really push for it or anything, hence why sales isn't my thing. Where the fuck is this guy at? After working there for 6 months, I actually got fired. I didn't get laid off. I got fired for low performance on my job. Basically just wasn't getting enough sales, and not the general manager of that location, but the actual district manager told my manager to fire me or he was going to get fired. So, you know, it was my half day off. So I was getting ready for work at the time, and my boss called me. It was like, "Hey, Alpha, I need you, to come in a bit early. I need to talk to you about something." And honestly, by that time, I already knew what it was. So I very understandably, just was like, "All right, yeah, I'll be on my way, like right now." So I got dressed, went over there, and it was finally what I thought it was. And it was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to let you go. It's not me. It's the district manager. He's wanting me to let you go. Blah blah." So I was like, "Hey, no worries," and that was it. After that, I was jobless for, let's see, that was 2013. That was in June, and I was jobless for about 3-4 more months. Then after that, I got a job at a call center for a makeup brand. I wasn't selling the makeup. I was just helping. Why does that happen? I was just helping like people place orders, or if they had any complaints about anything regarding a specific makeup brand, blah blah. I'm a guy. I know nothing about makeup. Like, if they called me to make a complaint, or if they called for like simple basic stuff, I would have been good. If they were asking me about like what foundation is good for their sensitive skin, and they're allergic to like fucking gluten or some shit like that, like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know your color. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm a guy. So that job I actually quit after 7 months. After 7 months, I actually quit that job just because I was getting tired of it. Where the fuck is this guy at? I'm just about to leave, cause I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. Oh, there he is. Of course, as soon as I say that, die. Anyway, but I actually quit. Just went in that day, told my boss, I'm like, hey, can I speak to him in private? So I put her over to the side and was like, I was super nervous. I was like, hey, sorry to say this, but I'm quitting today. I didn't give a 2 weeks notice. I didn't do no 2 weeks, nothing like that. I just said I quit. I love the people. I love the atmosphere there or whatever. But and even they knew that, because they were trying to get me on, because I went there as a, what's the word? I went there through a temp agency, so I was only temporary. But they were trying to get, like, because I was there long enough, and I guess I was good at what I did, and I have terrible phone anxiety. They were trying to get me on as a permanent, and I turned it down like 2 times. Oh, and see, I don't know why they were trying to get me full time if they even knew I hated it. What the fuck? I hit him. But they were trying to get me on permanent. I turned it down a couple times, and I just ended up quitting because it just wasn't for me. Then after that, a month later, I started college at the Art Institute. Good place. Just kind of one of those college experiences that showed me that college wasn't for me. Oh, don't die. Oh, you're gonna die. So yeah, I was there until, because that was July of 2014 when I started. Here's where it gets complicated. I was there up until April of 2015. Mentally, I'd say I dropped out because I wasn't doing any other work. I wasn't doing anything. I was just literally showing up kind of when I wanted to, when I had classes only 3 days a week. And I was doing the work there, but I wasn't doing any of the homework. But with that school, most of the work comes from actual homework. And it's not that I wasn't doing the film, because that's what I want to do. Like, anything involving having to shoot with the camera, I was on it, since day one. But what they were making us do were just like simple, basic, slow stuff. It wasn't even with film. It was well, hold on, talking about it was with film, but it wasn't with actual shooting. It was with, the whole film history, film theory, your basics, math, English, the whole nine. And again, it just wasn't for me. I'm like, I might as well be in high school again. I don't like this shit because I don't like the classroom environment. I don't like classroom settings. I'm a very hands-on person, so I like actually getting up, moving around, not having to sit at home, watch movies, and then write a fucking report on it. Like, what did you think about this movie? How was the movie's prosthetics or aesthetics? How did the main character do this, and that? So again, it was just stuff that was like that I was looking at it like, the fuck is this? I'm literally just driving around right now. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no goal about getting to anywhere. But so yeah, but they ultimately I got kicked out of school because I failed too many classes too many times. So for 2 quarters, which is 11 weeks, and with a 1 week break in between, for 2 quarters I failed all 4 classes that I had, and just by that 3rd time, I couldn't make it up anymore. I was already too far behind, and so they had to kick me out. I have no fucking clue what they wanted me to do about, like, I guess actually unenrolling, because I thought it was something they do, but I'm still getting emails from them saying like, hey, don't forget to enroll or blah blah blah. So I'm like, I have no fucking clue what to do, and I still have to figure out how the hell I can pay them without having to go up to the damn school. But yeah, it's just me. During school, I actually got a job again at the same law firm I was working at before, but it's under a different name now. I'm back working with my mom at the law firm, and I've been there since February of this year. Again, still there now. I've been there ever since, and so ever since getting kicked out of school, I've just been working. I've been working to save up money to finally move out. Again, I just turned 22, so I don't want to fucking live with my parents anymore, which is fair. But again, I have plans on actually moving out of the house here soon. As far as to go where I want to see myself, I don't want to say anything. I can't say anything right now. But yeah, it'll just be not here. And I guess on more of a much deeper personal matter, again, this is just kind of one of those things where I'm talking for people, for whoever to listen, to kind of get to know me a little bit better while playing the game. When we first moved to the house back in 2003 for my 10th birthday, which was literally maybe only a week later, I was actually surprised with getting a dog. Basically, long story short, I ended up naming him Max, just because we were watching George Lopez that night, and George's son Max happened to just be on TV, and I was like, hey, I really do like that name, Max, so I think I'll just name him Max. But I was told that, as the type of people that we are, we like strong names with meaning. So I was told for him to have a stronger name with like the same name, but for it to be stronger. And so yeah, we ended up naming him Maximus. As I don't know why it was just told it sounded stronger. So I was like, all right, sure, Maximus, fine. So, but of course, for sure, we called him Max. We called him Maxie. Not Max Bad. Don't do that. Stop. Internet. Stop. Just. But yeah. So great dog. Became more than just a pet. He was my best friend, my brother. For a whole 10.5 years. Don't fucking blow me up. But unfortunately, yep, he's come back. But unfortunately, he passed away in early 2014. Just due to old age, natural causes. As far as we know, there wasn't anything wrong with him. He wasn't like showing any signs of being in distress any days earlier. Again, it just seemed to unfortunately be his time, which hurt me a lot and ultimately kind of made me the exact person that I am today, which is a grade A, class 1, complete asshole. But so yeah, since then I've just kind of like not give any fucks whatsoever about anything or anyone, for the most part. Sorry, I'm trying to not die by the jet wherever it's at. Where the fucking jet go? Ah, there you are. Okay, well, he died. But yeah, again, it was very hard on me. It still is to this day. Just because I kind of had no one there for me other than family. I've, again, rarely had any friends, still do. But again, I just never really had anyone who was there for me ever, like he was. So again, when he passed away, it killed me just pretty much to the core. And then, as you already know, the whole attempt thing back in August of 2014, and that just further pushed me into the person I am. Just because I'm genuinely just kind of done with everything. And oh, okay. Like that. But okay. All jokes aside. Yeah, so that's pretty much me, my life, everything I've been through. Still give absolutely no fucks about all this shit. But anyway, I'm gonna try and figure out what I'll be doing for today's video, rather than just do that one gang attack and jump out of a helicopter. And I think even, yeah, and kill the bounty. But yeah, definitely if there's anything else that you want me to talk about, whether it's personal, personal, or if it's just anything with games, videos, film, radio, literally anything at all. Oh, except sports, and because, yeah, I don't, or politics, because I don't really follow that bullshit. But yeah, again, if there's anything that you further would like to know about me, or just have any type of suggestions for me at all, definitely leave it in the comment, please. I have no choice but to read it. It's only one comment out of one comment, and that comment will probably come from myself. Oh, this is sad. But not really, because I'm not sad. So I'm angry. Man, where's the beer when I need one? Shit, this Coke isn't strong enough. Not strong enough at all. So yeah, I'm about to see what I can get to. Get into. To actually give this video a bit of meaning. I kind of shy away from doing missions only because there's a lot of history with the game freezing up or something going wrong once I actually try and hop into a mission. Again, whether the game freezes or it just can't find a lobby or successful, it can't connect successfully to the game or to the mission. So again, I really don't want to do any missions. Shit, that's what I want to do with the helicopter I was in. I was trying to go up to Mount Chiliad. As far as any glitches, I don't really know of any more that other YouTubers have already done a while back. You know, for example, like Van Austin Gang, you know, H2O, Delirious, I already said Delirious, Moose Knuckle, fucking Louis, all of them, Wildcat, yeah, again, all of them have already done, as well as just many general other YouTubers. And again, I understand that's only a few people from one group of YouTubers that do gaming videos, but again, that's just some of many that have already done the same glitches. And again, I don't want to just happen to recycle that type of what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Content on here. So again, I will continue this, which for you would just be a jump cut. For me, it'll probably be about an hour while I'm trying to figure out what we can do, or what I can do. Alright, so after realizing I was going in the wrong direction for the last minute and a half of the last scene I was in, I actually started going the right way and headed north. So I finally figured out what I was going to do, and today I'll be trying surviving the prison. What the fuck? These two fucking assholes have been killing each other, and when I've been killing them for the past like 10-15 minutes, and his whole ass will be off the goddamn radar. Like, what the fuck? Alright, so yeah, I'll be trying surviving the prison over here. Oh yeah, over here. Wait, gosh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a technical difficulties there, but yeah, basically, long story short, I didn't make it in. So we're gonna go ahead and try that again, and successfully this time. Okay, I got 4 stars. Let's see how long I can survive with these pigs. Oh, they're dropping in. Oh, okay. Not sure what happened, but he's dead. Alright, let's go, Alpha. Let's go, Alpha. You got this. I hear him. Okay, well, he's dead. Never mind. I'm going to die. Okay, so the key is to not move as much. Move around as much. Oh no. Seriously. No! Alright, so we're about to go ahead and try this again. From all the way up here. What? It's like a curse. As soon as I started recording, I died. So I was in that helicopter for a minute. A long minute. So, no worries. I ain't gotta worry about anyone around me. I ain't gotta worry about no cops or anything. Maybe if I look like the army, I won't get shot by the army. Well, the military. SWAT. Damn it. I know I can't work. Yeah. No. 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 Jump, jump. Ah, where's my parachute? Alright, so we're gonna try just circling around it to not build speed, but to build altitude. Oh yeah, that's long enough. Didn't expect to be way up there so fast. This world is on fire. No! He doesn't even know I'm right behind him. Oh yeah. Alright, so again, the goal is to survive longer than 5 minutes. Basically just 5 minutes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's the video. You learned a little bit more of something about me. I probably didn't even word that right, but anyway, you get the point. Whatever the fuck that was. Alright, so yeah. Till next time. Again, this video will not get posted until after the video of me getting the tattoos touched up. Still kind of itchy right now, but they're good enough to where I can actually have them out without having them wrapped up or anything like that to still heal. But yeah, once that happens, and then I edit and post up that video the next week, maybe next few couple days, maybe, because this video will already be done being edited. Excuse me, long before the tattoo one will actually be done. But yeah, then this video will go up, and just until next time, fuck off, Alpha out. No! Alright, so we're gonna try that again. Just one more time. Why do I keep fucking forgetting my glove? Shit.